Stop everything you're doing right now, because I'm about to tell you about the moment I almost threw away what could be the biggest opportunity of my lifetime. Picture this. It's 2 a.m., I'm staring at my phone screen, watching my Pi balance that I'd been mining for 2 freaking years, and I'm literally about to delete the app forever. I was done. Finished. Ready to join the thousands of Pi pioneers calling Pi Network a complete waste of time. But then, something happened that night that completely changed my life. And I'm not being dramatic when I say it saved me from making the biggest financial mistake I could have ever made. What I discovered wasn't some insider secret or leaked information. It was something that had been staring me in the face for 2 years, something that 99% of Pi pioneers have completely ignored. And it's the reason why some of us are going to become incredibly wealthy, while others will quit right before the breakthrough. I'm talking about the Pi white paper. And before you roll your eyes and think, oh great, another boring technical document, let me tell you why this single document is more valuable than all the YouTube videos, Telegram rumors, and price predictions combined. Make sure you follow my Telegram and Facebook pages right now, links are in the description, because what I'm about to share with you is going to completely transform how you see Pi Network forever. Guys, I'm going to ask you to do something right now, and I need you to be brutally honest with yourself. Hit that like button if you've ever lain in bed at night wondering if you've wasted months or years of your life on Pi Network. If you've ever felt stupid for believing in this project while watching other people get rich on meme coins. If you've ever questioned whether you should just give up and move on to something else. I know exactly how that feels because I was there just 3 months ago. Subscribe right now if you're tired of the BS hype and want someone who's going to tell you the raw, unfiltered truth about what's really happening with Pi Network. Not the fairy tales. Not the doom and gloom, but the real story that could change your entire financial future. Let me tell you exactly what happened to me that almost cost me everything. Just like you, I joined Pi Network because mining free crypto on my phone seemed like a no-brainer. I got my friends involved, I set those daily reminders, I joined every Pi group on social media, and I got completely addicted to checking price predictions and launch rumors. I was living for those moments when someone would post Pi to $10 or Binance listing confirmed. The Open Mainnet launched on February 20th, 2025, and instead of feeling excited, I felt confused. The price wasn't doing what everyone predicted. My Pi was still locked up in KYC verification. I started seeing people in the comments getting frustrated, some even calling Pi a scam. I'll admit it, I started doubting everything. That's when I did something I should have done 2 years ago. I actually sat down and read the entire Pi white paper. Not just skimmed it, not just read the summary someone else wrote, but really studied it cover to cover. And what I discovered completely changed my perspective on everything. Turns out, about 90% of us Pi pioneers have never actually read this document. We joined because of the excitement, the community, the promise of free crypto, but we never really understood what we signed up for. And that's exactly why so many people are frustrated right now. Let me tell you what reading the white paper actually taught me, and why it shifted my entire approach to Pi Network. First thing that hit me was realizing I'd been thinking about Pi all wrong. I was treating it like Bitcoin or Dogecoin, something you mine, hold, and hope goes to the moon. But the white paper made it crystal clear that Pi was never designed to be another get-rich-quick crypto. It's designed to be something completely different, a cryptocurrency that regular people can actually use in their daily lives. Think about it. When's the last time you bought coffee with Bitcoin? Exactly. But Pi is being built from the ground up to be the currency you use at your local store. To send money to family, to pay for services. That's why they're focusing so much on building apps and getting merchants on board instead of just pumping the price. The second revelation was about the community aspect. The Pi white paper completely changed how I viewed the project. It made me realize that Pi's security isn't based on expensive mining rigs, but on us, the community, verifying transactions and supporting each other. I wasn't just mining, I was helping build a new kind of financial system. The tokenomics also clicked for me. The halving events are designed to reward long-term believers and filter out short-term speculators. While Pi is currently trading around 50 cents to 70 cents, the white paper made it clear that focusing on short-term price is missing the point. True value comes from network effects. The more people using Pi for real transactions, the stronger the ecosystem becomes. With the $100 million Pi Ventures Fund and new waves of KYC, real adoption is picking up. I stopped obsessing over price, deleted my trackers, and started following real progress like app development and merchant adoption. I also began participating in the ecosystem, using Pi apps and contributing where I could. Most of all, I embraced the long-term vision and started sharing what I'd learned with other pioneers. Because the white paper emphasizes that this only works if we build it together as a community. Look, I'm not going to lie to you and say, reading the white paper magically solved all my concerns about Pi Network. There are still challenges, still uncertainties, still days when I wonder if we're all crazy for believing in this project. But what it did give me was clarity about what I'm actually part of. We're not just holding some random cryptocurrency hoping it moons. We're part of an experiment in financial inclusion that could genuinely change how billions of people interact with money. The white paper paints a picture of a world where cryptocurrency isn't just for tech experts and wealthy investors, but for everyone. If you've been feeling lost or frustrated with Pi lately, I genuinely encourage you to read that white paper yourself. Don't take my word for it, see what it says to you. Maybe it'll give you the same clarity it gave me, or maybe it'll help you decide this isn't for you after all. Either way, you'll be making an informed decision instead of just reacting to price movements. If this video helped you see Pi Network in a new light, please hit that like button and let me know in the comments what surprised you most. Are you going to read the white paper? Have you already read it? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe for more honest Pi Network analysis. And seriously, join our community on Telegram and Facebook. The links are in the description. We're building something real there, and I'd love to have you be part of it. Thanks for watching, and remember, vision beats volatility every time. I'll see you in the next one.